What's the most shocking celebrity beauty secret you know? I was a glam assistant for almost 3 years for someone genuinely huge, the kind of famous where she can't get coffee without 3 bodyguards. Everyone always asked me the same thing. What does she use on her hair? It was insane. Thick, waist-length hair that survived 12-hour flights and outdoor festivals in July and never once looked flat. I used to just smile and say, good genetics, because I'd signed an NDA so thick it basically owned my soul. Truth is, she's had alopecia areata since she was 19. It started during a custody battle with her ex that got so ugly it made the tabloids for months. She woke up one morning and there was just hair everywhere on the pillow, and it never really stopped after that. My actual job, most mornings, was gluing a custom unit onto her scalp at 4 a.m. before anyone else was awake. She'd sit there so quiet, with her real hair, maybe an inch long in patches, and just stare at the mirror while I worked, like she was somewhere else completely. There was one night before an award show that still gets me, even now. She'd had a rough week. Some late-night host had made an off comment on air about how her hair seemed different lately, just fishing. Probably didn't even mean anything by it, but she came into the room already shaking. She sat down and asked, real quiet, do you think they know? I didn't have a good answer, so I just kept working, slow and careful, and told her nobody was looking that closely, that people see what they expect to see and nothing more. Halfway through, she reached over and grabbed my hand and just held it. Didn't say another word, and I remember thinking, this woman has more money than I will ever see in my life, and right now she is more scared than anyone I've ever met. That was the moment she stopped being a client to me. She became someone I actually needed to protect. One time at a shoot, the adhesive didn't set right because the AC was blasting, and mid-pose it literally shifted, like an inch. You could see it starting to lift at the front. I have never moved that fast in my life. I grabbed her, spun her toward the wall, screamed wardrobe emergency at 40 people, and had it fixed in 90 seconds flat, while she stood there gripping my wrist so hard it left a bruise. She wasn't scared of being seen without hair. She was scared of the headline. A tabloid actually offered me $12,000 for one photo of her real scalp. I said no and never told her about it because I didn't need a thank you. I needed her to trust me. Keeping that secret was harder than people think it would be. I lost a friendship over it. My roommate at the time thought I was hiding something shady, some kind of secret relationship, because I'd get calls at weird hours and disappear for early call times with no explanation. I couldn't tell her the truth, so I just let her believe whatever she wanted and watched the friendship quietly fade instead of risking one slip. There were nights I'd lie in bed replaying every conversation from that day, checking myself, making sure I hadn't said anything I shouldn't have, because that's what carrying someone else's secret actually does to you. It moves into your body. You start living a little bit scared all the time. I never once regretted it, but it cost me more than that check ever could have. I ended up getting let go a year later over something totally unrelated, a scheduling mess that wasn't even my fault. I cried in my car for an hour, not because of the job, but because I missed her. Weirdly, 2 years after that, I saw her on a magazine cover. No wig, just her real hair, short and patchy and completely her own, talking openly about alopecia for the first time. She told other women, it's okay if your hair doesn't define you. I sat in a grocery store parking lot and just sobbed reading it. A week later, I got a text from a number I hadn't saved in years. Just one line. You kept my secret when it would have made you rich. I never forgot that. I still have never told anyone which celebrity it was, and I never will.